is not an interview.
Okay, not just statement.
That is the expression of freedom of speech.
It's
It's telling you that there's a fundamental problem within the judiciary. And that problem needs to be solved if this country needs to move forward. The matter has just started. This is just a bail. They're just giving him bail. Bail doesn't mean that the case has said. The case has not even started.
okay.
He's not interested. Mr.
Oh,
President.
that's innocent.
Yes, he has lost touch with the reality. He has lost touch with the fact that Nigerians are suffering. He has lost touch with the fact that the minimum wage is 70,000. He also lost touch with the fact that when the minimum wage was negotiated, petrol was not going for 1,000 plus.
Welcome to Precious Amy TV. This is now the eve to Christmas, and it they suit my belly well to come on Adamo to tell on all the beautiful things we get for Christians who busy to celebrate Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. May the birth of Christ bring to fruition all your dreams, aspirations, and all the better things that we be saying you don't think of for life. But then let's get back to business. Good news, Dele Farotimi they don't release them today. And amazing news with that because people they happy. But the guy has something. He they maintain in ground say he no defame anybody, he no lie. That is to say that waiting he be say they carry and go court saying do, not be waiting in do. Then what is the case against him? That's the matter we be say they grand we be say go look at it, because if you look at the matter, they critical. Then we go look at the speech where we say Oga President gets yesterday. Waiting be the thing when really address for that speech, because some people that accuse and people like Kenneth Okonkwo say in 19 months, President don't really tell us waiting in that achieve for 19 months. It just the dribble us. Now waiting some people they take an answer, because if you look at the question when they're asking for corruption, you don't really give clear answers. So waiting be the thing you don't do about fight against corruption. Who you don't persecute? Better you do, you notice her, you suspend them. Then waiting happen after the suspension. Waiting be the end result of your investigation. The people then when you say mess us up, you mention ways and means and all that. Waiting you do to prosecute people when you say chop that kind of money for ways and means. Waiting you do about them. Waiting you do about the past administrations and when you say put us in the trouble way day to day. You don't tell us anything like that. Rather you score yourself high, say you go score yourself excellent, say you do very well. Well, Prince Francis Chilaka dey here with me. Sorry, I did a bit under the weather. My voice did bad. Prince Francis Chilaka. Let's start with Dele Farotimi's case and we'll get straight to the president matter and waiting he talk. So, Dele Farotimi, even though say you don't lose weight well because as you come out, you lose weight well. But let's forget about that one first. The thing when you talk, as in come out, na be the cocoa. Remember, say part of the bail condition and say you know go give interview. But it already cost starts from when did they release them out? They already start by talking.
No,
talk say
that is not an interview.
Okay, not just statement.
That is the expression of freedom of speech.
Interview
is when he gathers the press, so to say, or when he puts up a camera in front of him.
Okay.
And all that. But you see, the thing is this: I've said this severally, and I'll keep saying it. This case is not about.
Dele Farotimi.
Afe
Babalola. Okay.
It's about the wrath in the judiciary. I've said it also that there's a difference between reporting and relaying. He is not reporting anything. He has relayed what transpired between him and Afe Babalola.
So in true life experience, now you talk out
simple. That is what he has done. But you see, the irony of it is that that book could have just passed like any other book. Nigerians don't read. Even when Nigerians read, they don't have critical mindset.
So they feel don't really take serious anything when they see for the
So it is when the police, apply that their enunciating way of arresting somebody, gangsterism. That is what blew the whole thing out. So there's more to it. There is really more to it. I hope that historians are learning, and I hope that they're putting things in record. So it is an issue that he is telling you that there's a fundamental problem within the judiciary, and that problem needs to be solved if this country needs to move forward.
So as he did like this, we say the matter never still end.
The matter has just started. This is just a bail. They're just giving him bail. bail doesn't mean that the case has said. The case has not even started.
Okay, so Michael go straight to the president's speech yesterday. People don't be talk concerning the speech. First of all, before I address waiting people talk and ask you what you think about waiting and talk, what do you think about the president's speech?
Was that a speech? I don't think.
Oh, chat.
I don't. Yes, I don't. It wasn't even a media chat. I think the president just gathered select individuals from different media houses and tutored them. You know, your president always behaves like a teacher. He always believes that he's a good lecturer. He always believes that he's in control. He always believes that he is the only one that knows it all. And that is why his supporters and the sycophants around him will call him master strategist. As far as I'm concerned, that was not it was not a media chat. We have all seen media chat in this country. We've seen media chat in other climes. So what we had yesterday could as well have been a press release. He didn't need to have that crowd. They just asked Bayo Onanuga to issue a press release and it ends there. But unfortunately, no, your president wanted to showcase himself. You know, they call him Star Boy. He wanted to show that, yes, he's a real Star Boy and all of that. So, for me, I said that is not a media chat. That was just a man, you know, behaving like a lizard. You know, when a lizard falls down, he looks left, look right, and, you know, he will say to himself, I have won the race.
All right. Okay, so Mark will go straight to the things and we be saying in your address and where other people they don't point out. Things like the fight against corruption, price control, fear of subsidy when you talk say you don't come to stay. More like whether I like him or not, this policy don't come to stay. And marking himself good and, you know, quite a lot of other things and when you talk. How you see the way you address those things? Because the supporters they hail and say, the president don't address the thing. Even when Abati come for national television, they talk, say, see, I seen me to the president, they say don't know, say the president don't really ready to rule us.
You know, there's a problem with sycophancy. Sycophants are those set of human beings that will never tell you the truth. In the face of everything, they keep quiet. They are the first ones that will clap. And they're the same ones that will condemn you at your back. So Mr. President has a lot of sycophants around him. And I think the sycophants have fed him with so much information that has made the president to lose guard.
You think a person like Judicial now one of the sycophants at that time, now you know they see the reality. Because we followed the strong supporter before.
You cannot but see the reality with what is happening in Nigeria today.
That is Mr. Nopasa.
Yes, you cannot. If you are a Nigerian that has patriotism running through your vein, you will definitely be one of those who would have seen beyond your nose. You see, when you talk of a leader, what do you expect from a leader? A leader must have empathy. A leader must have listening ear. A leader must be somebody who carries everybody along. But you have a president that is turning out to become a dictator. And this is not, yes. It is
so
not
you feel say like the kind of thing where that president they do now?
Exactly. Because if you look at the body language and the tone of his speech during the so-called media chat, you'll find out that it was just like, you know, look, whether you guys like it or not, I've said what I've said, I've done what I want to do, go to blazes and burn to ashes. And that was why he said to you that one, he has no regrets removing fuel subsidy. But Mr. President, you have regrets. And that regret is that you have not been able to punish anyone that has been partaking in that scam called fuel subsidy.
But he score himself saying do very excellent now, saying do very well.
I told you that Mr. President last night behaved like a typical lizard. When a lizard falls from a height, it looks left, look right, and if nobody is there to cheer him, he cheers himself up and he moves on. So what do you expect him to do? You expect him to admit a man who told you he has no regrets? You see, you have a president that would never take responsibility. And that is one bad thing with his own style of leadership.
So you mean say all these things really happen? You don't even see say like say policies they cost.
Okay, now let me help you. He talked about the issue of electricity, and he says, "Oh, Nigerians go and learn to manage." But then he didn't also realize that before he came, how much were people paying for electricity? Now you have created band A, band B, band C, bandwagon. People are paying more. So what do you mean that people should manage? If every house in Nigeria is metered. You don't need to tell people to conserve energy. You don't need to tell people to be disciplined. You do not. So what he has said it simply shows you the mindset of Mr. President and the mindset of those he has as ministers.
All right, so just before we go, what does this mean to the struggle and pain and agony of Nigerians as na Christmas we don't enter like this, so many families don't even know how they go use chop. Prices of things for markets they off the roof. People don't even get. If you just try say you want to give away like this now and die, people will gather you. On your if former wife and the owner of the school and the radio station, they don't remand them now for prison because of freeway where they want use help people. People they die because of giveaway. So waiting this whole thing where President do talk for this immediate chat mean to the pain and suffering of Nigerians.
He's not interested.
Period.
Mr. President.
That is innocent.
Yes, he has lost touch with the reality. He has lost touch with the fact that Nigerians are suffering. He has lost touch with the fact that the minimum wage is 70,000. He also lost touch with the fact that when the minimum wage was negotiated, petrol was not going for 1,000 plus. So he is not in tandem with what the people are going through. Because if he is and he's talking about management, Mr. President came to Lagos. You saw the entourage that followed him. You saw the kind of traffic jam he caused on the island. These are indications that Mr. President is speaking from two sides of the mouth. In one breath, he wants the people to be patient. He wants the people to endure. On the other breath, he's spending and enjoying the best times.
And he don't get any excuse for the thing. He never give Nigerians any explanation.
He doesn't owe you an
Does that also, he also means saying when they ask him a question on what he get to do with in ministers as having the largest portfolio, he talks he need all of them. That was still follow for this kind of thing.
This is the president that told you ab initio that he was going to implement the Oransanya report. The report says streamline, collapse, merge. But I think the concept of the report Mr. President understands is enlarge,
widen,
overbloat and widen. And that is what he's doing.
Thank you. I'll go off mic, I beg, honorable, off the mic. My people, thank you. Drop your comments under there. Make sure say you drop your comments under there. Make I know how to take this matter take to you. My name is Precious Inge. This is wishing you all a Merry Christmas. I love you guys and I appreciate you all so deeply for being part of this journey on this YouTube page. Thank you so much. Don't worry, hopefully in the coming year more things could happen for this page and I will keep on in touch. Thank you and God bless you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Bye.